Check 1 2. Check. Microphone check. Check 1 2. Check, check, check. Good morning, captains, and welcome to the stream. My name is Serge, Pilot Club 6, and this morning we're doing our next TPC charters flight from Patuxent Naval Air Station with service to Indianapolis with about, I think we got 26 people on board, or on the manifest rather, and a little bit of cargo. Let me see what where we got. Yeah, 26 passengers, about 1,300 pounds of cargo. Let's see. Alright, so that should be corrected now. 1,300 pounds of cargo. Here we are in Patuxent Naval Air Station, ramp 30. It's a special chartered flight, so we shall see how it goes. I hope you guys are doing well. we'll get things going here. So here we are. And of course we got some funny aircraft flying in the back. Alright, let's connect to VATSIM. Alright, we got our auto ATC squawk code. Let me file the flight plan and we'll go over it momentarily. Alright, so we got our flight plan. Flight plan looks good. And we'll go ahead and go over the flight plan. So basically here's our route. Distance is 524 miles. Estimated time en route is 1 hour 41 minutes. We're flying at cruise level 38,000 feet. And we're going to be departing on Swabi 9 and then arriving into Indianapolis on Klang 7. So that looks good. So here we are at the Patuxent Naval Air Station. Here at the ramp, looks like we're going to be departing 2-4, so we'll take a look at our taxi when it comes time for it. Let's go ahead and jump into our flight deck. It's beautiful weather here. Make sure everything is turned off and in the proper position to receive power. And we'll go to our overhead and we'll take our battery 1 and battery 2. And we need to start our APU. I will wait for that for a minute. Yeah, I don't do APU starts too often. Usually we have ground power. We got our coffee this morning. Got it at the terminal. Alright, here we go. Our APU is good to go. We will continue with our overhead setup. And we'll do APU bleed for our packs. And let's go ahead and jump into our flight pad. Let me just check something right quick. Just make sure our mic is good. Yep, mic is good. Alright, so here's our flight plan. Swabi 9. Klang 7, that looks good. We'll get our, I don't think there's any services here, but we'll try. Nope, doesn't look like it. So we'll continue with our flight deck setup. We don't have any controllers, so we'll dial in our cruise altitude of 38,000 feet. And actually, let's request our fuel. 14.7. That looks good. And we'll start boarding. Be very quick boarding. 26 passengers, so our cargo, let me see here, cargo was 1342. We'll put that in. And we'll start boarding. All right, sweet. So we got that going. Refueling is going. We'll go to the box. Get Etsu. AOC. Get our init first. Hey Richard, welcome to the stream, sir. Hope you're doing well this morning. We'll initialize. And we'll go to init and request our flight info. Yep, that looks good. Let's go cost index 60. Give us a little boost. Alright, we'll get our winds and temperatures. It's going to be a nice and easy flight this morning. We're not trying to be heroes around here. Take our time, set up, do everything right. Alright, we go back to Etsu, AOC, we'll get our weather for our departure, destination, and our alternate. We'll send it. Should get it pretty quickly on the ground here. Alright, while we're doing that, let us get our squawk code. So it is 2113. 2113. We'll put that on auto. Everything else looks good here.
Boarding completed.
Wow, that was quick. So let's see here. Our cargo's loaded. Passengers are on board. Let's check how's our fueling going. Okay, about another minute. So it'll be 14.7. So we'll go to init B. 14.7.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck, on behalf of myself, your captain, the first officer, and cabin crew, I'd like to take this time to welcome you aboard our flight. We're just wrapping up some paperwork up front here and waiting to see final numbers from the ground crew, then we'll be on our way. Flight attendants will be coming through the cabin shortly with a very important safety briefing. We do ask that you give them your full, undivided attention as they review the safety operations of this Airbus aircraft. We do appreciate your business having you aboard this flight. If there's anything we do to make your flight any more enjoyable, please don't hesitate to ask. Welcome aboard.
All right, cool. Let's get our weather printed here. So we have it in the flight deck. All right, sweet. Let's see, what else do we need to do here? We go back to the EFB. Let's get some charts going here. So at our departure airport here, we need our taxi chart. Let's see. Yep, good. And we need our departure, Swabi 9. And our destination, we're gonna need our arrival, which is Klang 7. Our approach, I'm not sure what they're landing there. Let me look. Landing 5s, probably 5 left. Let's take a look here. Yeah, 5 left. Looks good. See. Yep, we go 5 left, but just to confirm, let's take a look at real ATIS here. For Indianapolis. 5 right, 5 left. Yep, makes sense. So for our approach, we'll take ILS 5 left, and then our taxi and the parking gates. So we're all set there. Alright, here's our airport diagram, so that's good. Let's go back to ground equipment. Fueling is completed. We'll call the tug. We can go back here, go to our init, and we will get our figures here, which is 99.8, 30.4, 99.8, 30.4. That checks out. Go ahead and get our beacon on.
Flight attendants, arm doors, and cross-check.
Turn our fuel pumps on. Really don't need a push here, but let me see where we at. Yep, looks like we're gonna take Charlie so we can push tail right. Turn the seatbelt signs on. Alright, here we go. So your exit there somewhere, I don't know. We'll pass this weird aircraft. Okay, parking brake released. Oh, okay, so no ground equipment here at all, so but that's alright. We'll start pushing. And tail right. And we'll start engine 2. Be a very short push here. Almost forgot our tracking. Alright, we'll stop here, set the parking brake. Alright, let's go to our perf page. What we need here is our performance calculator. We'll put our departure, KNHK. Our departure runway is 24, I believe. double check that. Yep, 24. Get the METAR. Runway condition is dry. Anti-ice is going to be off. Our takeoff weight is 1145. Takeoff CG is going to be 27%. Takeoff thrust is flex. Config is going to be 1. Air conditioner off. We'll calculate that. So here's our numbers, but before we do that, we didn't go to our flight plan, so let us do that. Departure, runway 24, Swabi 9 with Golf Victor Echo transition, and we'll insert that. And then at Indianapolis, we're arriving 5 left via the Clang 7 with Go Novias with empty transition. We'll insert. Alright, that looks good. We can delete the discontinuity. Let me look here. Clang is our last fix. Yep. Approach, ILS 5 left. Vectors. Alright, that looks good. Delete this discontinuity, we're good. So let's go back to performance. Here is going to be let's see, flaps 1. It's our flex 2, 69. And our speeds are 127, 127, 131. 127, 127, 131. Everything's confirmed. Everything's good to go. We can close that. Let's see here. We want 27. By the way, we need to start engine 1. Alright, so we go. It's going to be 1 up. So up 1.0. Put that in. Alright, everything's looking good here. Starting engine 2 here. Go ahead and release the tug. Daniel, good morning. Welcome to the stream. Appreciate you joining. Doing our TPC Charters Airline flight from Patuxent Naval Air Station with service to Indianapolis. It's a very special flight here, 26 people. It's chartered, so we're very light. Alright, looks like we got 2 good starts. Can go to the overhead, turn off APU bleed, turn off APU, we'll get taxi lights on, turn the weather radar on, and flaps 1. Go ahead and do our flight controls check. Full up, neutral, full down, neutral, full left, neutral, full right, neutral, rudder, full left, neutral, full right, neutral, that looks good. Test our speed brakes. Alright, speed brake's okay, parking brake is off. Turn our traffic on here and make our call. Let's see, where can we go here? We're still on the ramp, so we're okay. See, we're going in the right direction here. Yep. So we're gonna taxi via Charlie. Yeah, just via Charlie, really. We're gonna cross runway 2 and runway 4. And we need to make this here. Patuxent Naval Air Station, Airbus Pilot Club 6, taxiing to runway 24 via Charlie, and we're gonna cross 02 and 14 on Charlie, Patuxent Naval Air Station. Alright, here we go. Checking left, checking right, looks good. Go ahead and cross that.
Runway 0220. Entered runway 0220.
Oh, interesting. What's this guy doing here? Alright, so continuing our taxi. We're okay. We cross 02. Let's test our config. That's normal. Aircraft's so light it just accelerates very quickly, so that's we got to be mindful of that. All right, we need to go where? To go right here. All right, cool. So we're going to cross the second one. Look left.
Approaching runway 14.
Look
32.
right. We're good.
Entered runway 1432.
All right, and then we're gonna go continue on Charlie. And Fortnite CZ, welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining. Appreciate you. All right, so we're on C now. Here, so we can go TCAS to TARA.
5 minutes, please prepare to take off.
So our first fix is Jumix. So we'll just make it a left turn direct Jumix on departure. Let's take a look at our departure chart. Again, departing 24, climbing left turn to intercept NHK-KIND Romeo 222. And then to, gotta pay attention to my taxi here. We're a little too fast. Now we're all over the place, guys. Okay, we'll take a look, but I think we're okay here. Jumix is our first fix. Yep, right there. So that looks good. And we'll go ahead and make our forward call. And we're good. And we're departing to the southwest. Alright, we'll get rid of that for departure. Patuxent Naval Air Station, Airbus Pilot Club 6 is taking runway 24 for an IFR departure to the southwest. Patuxent Naval Air Station.
Approaching runway 24. Entered runway 24, 11,700 feet remaining.
All right. All right, that looks good here. Go ahead and turn packs off. Landing lights on. Go ahead and spool up the engines. We'll start our timers. All right, stabilized. Men Flex 69 SRS. V1 rotate.
Airport platform.
Positive rate, gear up. Fleb 0. And we're gonna go direct Jumix. Okay, we'll lower to climb thrust. And we'll go direct Jumix. And autopilot on.
2,500.
Disarm ground spoilers. Auto brakes disarmed. Let's put our departure chart out here. All right. And we can turn our lights off. Air conditioner goes back on. Very nice departure. Fortnite CZ, yes, it is a 320 Neo. That's correct. All right, let's take a look here what the problem is. We're going to Jumix. Some kind of funky routing here. And then Swabi. Zerat we don't need. So we'll clear that. Yep, so that is proper now. Jumix and then Swabi. And we're climbing like a rocket. You know what we didn't do? We didn't set our altimeters. That's horrible. Alright, let me do that right quick. Not that it matters now. 2964. Alright, we're past 10,000 feet. We can turn off our landing lights, and it looks like it's pretty smooth, so we'll turn off seatbelt signs. Alright, we get our camera and iPad back, and we can take a look at our vertical profile here as well. We're making that turn. It's looking good. Yep, there's the rot right there. That's almost an impossible turn here. Alright, so it was there on the chart. Going to be making that right turn here. And we got about an hour and a half of this flight. Sweet. Starting the right turn. I feel like we've still got some sort of lights on here. Okay, let's get our QNH to standard. Let's go take a look. What lights do we have on?
Climbing through transition altitude.
We don't have any lights on. Just looks like we do. Guess that's the sun. Okay. All good. There's our cat Pumpkin just hanging out. Well, let me introduce you to our crew on this flight. Just 3 members of flight crew. So I'm the pilot in command, captain of the flight. We have Thomas as our first officer, and Anne is our cabin crew. Awesome. Alright, let me leave you in this here view, and I'm gonna go chat with the cabin crew right quick, and I will be right back. Alright, we're back on flight deck. We almost reached our cruise level. And we got a little over an hour of this flight remaining. Hey Katya, welcome to the stream. Guys, the First Lady of the Pilot Club is with us in chat. Thank you for popping in, appreciate it. Alright, so looks like we've reached our cruise level. All is well. Now, I didn't talk about this on departure, but let's take a look at our weather in Indianapolis. So we have marginal VFR. Bottom shelf is at 1400. There's light snow, temperature -1, and altimeter is 29902. Also looks like runway 5 left, closed by NOTAM. We'll look.
Also, one more reminder to please refrain from congregating to the front galley of the flight deck during this rotation. Thank you.
Alright, looks like runway 5 left is going to be closed at 08 Eastern. So just closed. Oop, wrong button. So let us take a look. Then maybe there's a new ATIS. So let's take a look. I should have done that on the ground. Here we go. 5 right approach. Yep. Makes sense. So we'll have to reconfigure here a little bit. No problem. Change runway. 5 right. Procedure. Approach. ILS 5 right. Vectors. Right, so we're good there. We'll go to the box here. We'll change that to 5 right. Again, our star here is Clang 7 with empty transition. Go, well, let me look at this. Initial approach fix is Kelly. Let's go Kelly and empty. Insert. Yep, that looks good. So we can delete this discontinuity here. Not in the database. That's funny. Alright, K, I, and D, 05, right. Let's try this way. There we go. And we got plenty of fuel on board. Sweet. Alright, we can get rid of our Patuxent charts. And we will load our star for Indianapolis. Hey, the corporate pilot dad in the house, everybody. Welcome to the stream, sir. Appreciate you stopping by. We're doing a little flight here from Patuxent Naval Air Station in Maryland to Indianapolis for TPC Charters Airline. And we got about an hour of flight remaining here. We're in cruise, having a good time. I hope the corporate pilot dad is having a good time. If you guys don't know, the corporate pilot dad is a friend of the Pilot Club and real world corporate pilot. All right, how are we looking here? Look at those clouds, looking pretty good, pretty good. Let's see. Yep, that looks pretty good to me, guys. Sweet. Yep, gonna go through some weather here, and there's some snow hanging over Indianapolis there. Let's see here, our bottom altitude here should be above 5. Put that in. I know it's a little early, but it's alright. 5,000 is our bottom altitude here. Okay, cool. Making progress. The corporate pilot dad says my first cup of coffee is almost gone, so I'm getting better as that cup gets closer to empty. Yes, I hear you. Same here. I'm on my second cup here, and oof, I may need a third one. It was early start this morning. Woke up at 5:30. And got a call from dispatch, Uber to the airport, and bam, here we are flying. Okay, how's our cat doing? All right, doing well. So let's talk a little bit about what we're going to do here coming in. So I think, yeah, we got Klang as our last fix here. Let me see here. Yep, Klang is our last fix. Make sure that is correct in the box. Yep, and then we go to our initial approach fix. So what we'll do is, since there's no ATC, we'll just vector ourselves in for a right downwind for 5 right. Make sure the ATC is not on. I don't think it is. Yep, nope. Got Memphis Center on, New York Center on, but not where we're flying. So for now, we'll be on Unicom. You know what we can do though? Let's do our landing calculation just for kicks. .360 at 13. It's giving us 10 at 13. Huh. Let me see here. Why are they landing? Yeah, I guess that's alright, man. Look at those winds. Yep, so 5 right is going to be 9 knots wind, gusting to 17. It's gusty. You know what we're going to do, guys? We're going to do flaps 3 approach on this one. Alright, let's look at our elevation. For 5 right is 791. Runway heading is 050. Check 5. Runway conditions going to be medium. Let's see if there's any slope in there. Minus 0.01. 10,000 feet. Going to be config 3. First thrust, yes. And what we need to do here, let's do this. Let's put our info in the box here. 360 at 13. Is our wind. Temperature is -1. And our QNH is 29er, 9er2. And while we're here, let's get our minimums. It is going to be 991. Bam, we put that in there. So our approach speed with config 3 is going to be 127. 127, and let me put the correct info here. 360 at 13. Temperature is good. 29er, 9er, 2. Alright, let's calculate this. Alright, so all good here. Config 3 can take low brakes. That's what we're going to do. Our top of descent is calculated to be at 1353 Zulu. So in about 40 minutes or so. Maybe in 30 minutes we'll start descending. But everything's looking good here, guys. Yeah, I wonder why this METAR is not... is a little different here. Oh, I think that's an old one, that's why. Okay, we're okay. All good. It'll catch up to it. Oh yeah, look at that. That looks good. That looks good to me. Look at those clouds. Real nice. some light snow in there, so we'll be landing in some snow. Alright, let's go back here. Say reverse thrust. Yep, low brakes. I usually get on manual brakes pretty quickly, so that's alright. Look at our plate here. Missed approach 17, left turn to 3000, VHP VOR, outbound on VHP to KIND intersection. Okay, so VHP, let me see where that's at. VHP. Okay, so left turn to VHP. And then KIND. Yep, there it is right there. Yep, we'll leave that in there just for reference for our missed approach procedure. Now, I'm still waiting for the fly-by-wire to add missed approach capability to MCDU. We'll be holding to KIND. We'll be holding at KIND. So let me see here. KIND. Hold. Altitude is 3000. Speed, oh, I'm gonna get this one messed up. I know the corporate pilot dad knows the answer to that, but I think it's at odd altitude. I don't know, we'll see, 210 or 220, something like that. Add to route. Yeah, it looks okay to me here. Question is, for our missed approach, hold. So we're going to make left turn to Brickyard and then KIND intersection. At KIND, we're told to hold. Doesn't say specifically what kind of hold. The question is, we're going to be at 3000. What should our speed be for that hold? I put 210. I know you know the answer to that. It's 210 or 220. Is that right? And Josiana, welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining. Appreciate you. Doing our TPC Charters Airline flight from Patuxent Naval Air Station with service to Indianapolis. Okay, so 200 should be our speed for that hold. Okay. Let's go back in there. And we'll put 200. I'm just putting it in as a reference here as a backup. Yep, so that is our hold right there. Right turns. 1 minute. Okay, bam. Good to go. Alright, so below, yep, 200 makes sense. Okay, 230 above 6,000, below 14,000, and above 14 is 265. Yep, well, Tim, we're flying in the United States here, right? America. You know, I never asked you, I don't think, if you've ever flown outside of the United States. That's a good question to ask. I know you fly all over the United States, but have you ever flown outside the United States? And I'm slowly coming to life. Getting my coffee, hanging out with you guys. Let's go back to our arrival here. We'll take a look at our arrival, see what kind of restrictions we have here. So we'll pick it up from empty. I don't see any altitude restrictions here. There's our clang fix. Yeah. Oh wow, okay, so you've flown in Mexico, Canada, and Caribbean. That's awesome. Yes, sir. That is sweet. Yep, we're just hanging out. Just having a good time. And I think I know Willie is streaming also from Sky Blue Radio. I believe he's streaming on YouTube as well. I saw that pop up earlier. Yeah, it's a nice Saturday here. We'll do this flight, then we'll go eat a sandwich or something, you know, get some breakfast, and then get back in it for our next leg coming out of Indianapolis. Not sure where that's going to take us. Here's our tracker here. We're good to go. Again, if you've not had a chance to meet our crew, my name is Serge. I'm the captain on this flight. Our first officer is Thomas Roberts, and Ann May is our cabin crew. Very light flight here. We got 26 passengers. It's a DoD contracted flight from Patuxent Naval Air Station into Indianapolis. We don't ask too many questions. What's going on there? Oh, he just finished? Got it. Yep. He must have done a short stream or something. Actually, no. 2-hour stream. Yep, and we got about 50 minutes of flight remaining here. We do have some headwinds here, not too bad. Our flight forecasted 33 knots headwind average. We're seeing about around 40. Yeah, I'm getting into that weather. If you can see on the radar there. See the weather below us. All right, I think we need to make a lavatory break here, so I'll leave you guys here with this view because it is beautiful. Let me tilt the camera a little bit. Get that ground in the camera, and let's get some telemetry going here. I think our telemetry's off a little bit. We're at flight level 380. And we're showing 363 here on our telemetry. That's all right. All right, guys, be right back. Alright, captains, we are back on flight deck. Wanted to give a shout out to James, Pilot Club 36, currently flying to Birmingham. Have a safe flight. If you're just joining our stream, thank you for stopping by. Appreciate you. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video. It helps the channel a lot. We're flying TPC Charters flight from Patuxent Naval Air Station with service to Indianapolis. It is a chartered flight with 26 passengers on board. Start looking at what we got going on here. So we're still about 250 miles from destination. I don't know why well, I guess our descent is here. We'll probably start descending earlier. Everything's looking good. Flight level 380. Weather didn't change. So we're still good. Yep, about 44 miles from empty, which is our transition for the Clang 7 arrival into Indianapolis. Indianapolis is landing runway 5 right. Yep, so like I was saying before, from Clang, we'll go left to enter right downwind for 5 right, sort of thing. Just vector ourselves since there's no ATC right now. Then we'll pick up 5 right at our initial approach fix, which is Kelly. I think that'll put us just over 10-mile final. Let's take a look at our airport chart here, coming in on 5 right. I guess I can load it here. Alright, so 5 right, 10,000 feet. Here's the terminal. So we'll exit maybe Charlie 4, maybe Charlie 3. We'll pick up Charlie, uniform into the terminal. That looks good. Here we are coming in. Direct empty here. Looks good. About 30 minutes remaining in our flight. Nice and boring, just how we like it. Going through this weather here should clear up once we pass this mess here. But then there's some snow hanging around Indianapolis right on top of it. Our bottom shelf was at 1400, so that will probably be in the snow. Again, we're doing config 3 landing. So flaps 3 landing. Got to make sure we don't forget to hit this here button for GPWS. Landing flap 3. So the Airbus doesn't scream at us. We already got that configured in our performance. Config 3. So our approach speed is 127, landing speed 122. Let's look how the speeds are different from full. Yep, about 6 more knots of speed on the approach. So config 3. We got our decision altitude entered here. Everything's looking good. Nice. All right, so far so good. I was talking about James flying. Let's track his flight right quick. He's right here, going from Jan to BHM. Can we click on the details? Nope, it just shows there. Yep, this is us right here. This is James. Just departed Jackson. He's got to be in a Baron or something. Sweet. We'll look at this. This is what it's doing here. Some funny squiggly. It'll fix itself though once we're closer. Let's see where we at. Making that turn to Dayton. Yes, Dayton, Ohio. Look here, should be clearing up with the weather here. We'll have a little break in the weather and then come into snowy Indianapolis. It's light snow though. Yep, I tell you what, we are going to go ahead and start our initial descent. And the corporate pilot that says there's a great aviation museum there in Dayton. I think I remember you mentioning. I've not been to Dayton, Ohio. I got some friends over there, but never been myself.
As you may have noticed, we have begun our initial descent down to our destination. Now would be a good time to wrap up any business you need to take care of as we prepare for our approach. If you are up, once you return to your seat, we ask that you remain seated until your aircraft arrives safely at the gate. Flight attendants, please prepare the cabin for a ride.
All right. Our first officer made this wonderful cabin announcement. Thank you. If you guys don't know, that's V1 simulations on the fly-by-wire 320 Neo as a as a captain, but really first officer for our flight here. Actually, it's we're just going to simulate that is Thomas. But yeah, if you guys watch his channel, he's a real-world pilot as well. All right. We're making good progress, doing good here in the descent. cool. Yep, 5 right. Good to go still. Weather didn't change. This weather should be clearing up. Doesn't look like it's clearing up here, but that's all right. Yep. Yep, so at Clang, we'll go heading mode and vector ourselves where we need to go. Kelly's at 7,000. Let's see what we got here. I think that is A-okay. We should be above 5. Yep. Above 4. Yep, I think this will be good. This will be okay. Our intercept altitude for the ILS 5 right glide slope is 2100. Yep, good, good, good. Let's make the cabin a little cooler. Yeah, we're a little toasty here at 76. Let's get that down to about 73, 72. Flying the beautiful bus. Yes. Yep, and once we land in Indianapolis, I'll go and grab some lunch or breakfast or brunch or whatever. Probably take a little nap or something. Wait for our next call from dispatch so we can continue flying. So we'll be coming back to Indianapolis after lunch, and we'll live stream that flight as well. Today is the day of flying. Let me take a look at something here with our views. So this is the landing view. Okay, maybe we'll try that. Here's our FO view. Yeah, I probably should try flying right seat one of them days. Wow, who we got here? Macro Soaring. That's an awesome channel name there. What kind of airplane is this? It's the one with the wings and the tail. Airbus A320. So, 74. Well, Macro, the Pilot Club is a flight simulation community. I'm glad you asked. I think we got time for a quick overview here. Let's see here, we go to the Pilot Club website. Here we are. We are a thriving flight sim community where you can share your passion for aviation and fly with friends, get support, and more. Go to our About page. Look at this awesome video animation. what we're about? Well, we're about teamwork, passion, and community. And we share our passion for aviation by doing group flights on VATSIM. And our goal is to engage in a meaningful and helpful discussion about flight sim topics where we can learn from each other and share our experiences. Plenty of things to do here in the Pilot Club. Here are all the different flights you can fly with us. Some testimonials from our members. People are saying good things. We do have quite a lot of different things in the club, including our training program where you can get your P ratings on VATSIM. Our Flight Sim Flight School is open, so you can enroll in a course today. Everything's free. Our club is run by our staff. We have different departments here. Here's flight operations, our pilot training department, where we have several real-world CFIs. We have our admin and server moderation department, our virtual airline department, IT, media and public relations, and miscellaneous. Yep. Anyways, we'll exit out of that. Yes, I hope this answers your question. All right, let's concentrate on our arrival here. So we are coming in. Let's see. Yep, weather didn't change here, still the same. Make this a little bit cooler at the end of the flight where it doesn't matter. All right, below 240 now. Making that right-hand turn, left-hand turn rather, sorry. Cloud surfing, about to go through these clouds here. And guys, we got about 15 minutes of flight remaining. And Macro says, I have flown a time or two in the real world. I love airplanes. Yes. We all love airplanes. Yep, so here's our weirdness here, so it's okay, we'll get that fixed up. Here's Kelly. Let me look here. Clang, Kelly. Yep, that looks good. Let us look at our chart here. 50 is our final approach course. And it is correct in the box. And our frequency for the loc at Indianapolis 5 right is 11115. That is also correct, so we are good to go with that. Let me jump into the ETSU right quick. AOC, we'll get our weather updated again if our uplink is working. We'll wait for that to come in. We're just about past 21. Flight level 210. Things looking good here. About 84 miles from destination. doesn't seem correct. Not 81 miles. We're 30 miles from destination. So here's Klang. We're coming into Klang. We'll go to heading mode. And we'll depart Klang. Left turn. Yes, the corporate pilot dad says this FMC seems like in another language after using Collins FMS for so long. Yep, copy that. I love Collins. I know a lot of people are Garmin fans, but I really do like Collins. This is Honeywell. I'm fairly used to it as well. Alright, so let's go ahead and make that left turn. Kind of vector ourselves. North. We got some aircraft there. It's southwest at 31. That's all right, no factor. Indianapolis traffic, Airbus Pilot Club 6, 25 miles to the northeast inbound ILS 5 right, and we're descending 18545 Indianapolis. And the corporate pilot that says the Garmin 5000 is so nice. I have not used it in real life, but I want to. Yeah, I've not seen that. I've used the G3000 in the sim a little bit, but I don't know. I know you like Garmin stuff, but I don't know. I'm just used to the airliner style avionics, I guess you could say. Let's correct it a little bit. Let's see, we're passing 18,000, so we'll set our altimeter here to 997. To 997. Good to go, and it looks like the weather's changed here. 360 at 14, so we'll do that. Let us print this. All right, 360 at 14. Overcast 13. Okay, temperature -2. Got a little colder. 997. Everything else is good to go. And we need to get on our descent here. Alright, and we'll go ahead and turn 230. go ahead and throw on our landing lights before I forget, passing 10,000 feet. Alright, so we're kind of vectoring ourselves in for a right downwind for 5 right. Let me confirm these fixes here. Something's not right here. So Kelly, and then CFVBC. What is that? I don't know what that is. Oh, I see it. Okay. Berg after that. Yep, that's correct. And then BG10. That's correct. HUU ups. Yep, that's correct. Yeah, I mean, it looks okay, but it looks funny here. From IIUUU to BG10, we got some funny, weird squiggly. Hopefully it'll resolve itself. Okay, let's go here. We'll go manual speed. We need to slow down. Go 245. All right, cool. All right, we'll arm or turn on our landing system. Yeah, Tim, I was looking at the legs. I don't know. It does check out here. Everything checks out. All the fixes here are good. But for some reason, it's drawing some weird squiggly. It may get rid of it once we get on our final approach course. We'll keep an eye. Yeah, it does look like a procedure turn, but it shouldn't be. At least I don't see it on the chart. All right, here we go. 5, so we can slow our descent here. Yep, that's what I'm gonna end up doing probably. Yep. Once I get on it, we'll take a look what it tells us. Go back to the box here, see. Let's do some cloud surfing here a little bit. Make a small adjustment here on our course. Let's get our updated weather here. Did it update in here? 360. Nope, it didn't update here. It's 29902 still. That's all right. And we'll wait a little bit here before making that base turn. All right, let's see. Yep, so we're good with this here. Let's get our approach chart up. You know, we don't even have to take it from Kelly. Let's go make that base turn. Yeah, that's pretty good. So all right, we're at 5,000. Let's go to our box here and let's go this here fix. So direct. Let's see if it'll straighten everything out for us. Yep, sure did. All good here. You know what? That's a good catch. Yep, that's because we initially planned 5 left. So I have 5 right loaded in 4 flight, but here I didn't change it. That's a good catch. Thank you, thank you. So we'll go approach 5 right. Here's the chart. That's a good catch, sir. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. So we're let's see, 5 right. So here we go. Now we're good to go. You know what I need to do here also to get rid of this? So go to VHP and then Osmo. Wait, turn, right turn to 3000 on heading 148 outbound. Ah, okay. I get it. So we'll delete this here. We'll be making right turn. And at Osmo, we will hold. I'm not going to enter that here. Just let it be. Alright, so we need to arm our localizer. That looks good. And we'll go 220. Yeah, I hear you. My workflow, so Tim says now you can turn your VNav on and set 2100 in the alt select and press approach and sit back and relax. Yep. What I like to do is once we capture the localizer, I'll arm the approach. So I think I can intercept at 5000 anyways. I don't know if that's the correct procedure or if I really do have to dial in the glide slope intercept at 2100. We shall see momentarily here. Alright, so we got Logstar, so we captured our localizer, and yeah, that's actually a 20-mile final. Because we'll see the diamond here activate.
Flask Charlie in 9.8 miles.
Alright guys, about 10 minutes of flight remaining. Alright, we'll go 210. Still above 5000. Yep, you know what? I think you're right. Let me see here. Yep, 2100. So I'll do that. 2100. We'll go VNav. There's the diamond. We'll hit approach. And what was the bottom shelf there? 1300. Okay. So once we hit 10 miles out, we'll make another call. But so far so good. A little gusty, yep. That should intercept our glide slope now. Yep, we'll set our missed approach altitude. So glide slope captured. Our missed approach altitude is 3000, so we'll go ahead and do that. There's our missed approach altitude set. Let's go 200 on the speed, and we'll go flaps 1. That's looking good. Indianapolis traffic, Airbus Pilot Club 6, 10-mile final, 45 right, Indianapolis. And we got some ice up in here. Let's turn on our anti-ice and we'll turn on our lights and seatbelt signs. We'll go manage mode. We're going to need some help with our speed brakes. Let me get rid of the camera and the iPad so y'all can focus on my beautiful landing that's coming up. Alright, we'll arm spoilers. Go flaps 2, gear down. Alright, flaps 3. Let's go here. We'll take our taxi chart. And let's not forget we're doing flaps 3 landing, so we'll turn on flaps 3 landing here.
1,000.
I see
runway 05 right.
flap 3, and we'll do our cabin call. Alright, we're set. I see the runway. You guys probably can't see it in the stream, but I just see the runway lights now. Alright, autopilot is off.
400.
Oh yeah.
100 above. 200. Minimum.
Continue. I'm getting blown to the right.
50, 40, 30, 20, retard, 10, 5.
Yep, probably should have used a little more rudder on that landing there. Alright, manual braking. And we'll exit Charlie 4. Yeah, I didn't really like that close-up view, so I'll go back to my old view, how I got it for set up for landing. Alright, was that Charlie 4? Yep, and we need to go left. So we'll clean up the aircraft. Indianapolis traffic, Airbus Pilot Club 6, clear of 5 right, taxiing to the terminal. Last call, Indianapolis. Alright, so we'll turn on APU. And I don't know what the procedure here for anti-ice. I guess we can turn it off. Alright, let's get our camera and iPad back up. Alright, let's see what we got here. Corporate Pilot Dad says, nailed it! Thank you. We'll see what the rate was. I think nailed it is a good term for that. It wasn't butter. Alright, so we're exiting on uniform here. And I think I see where we need to go, to the gate. Yep, we'll just make that turn. Let's clean up a little bit. Alright, so let's go ahead and make that turn. But hang on, where are we supposed to go? Okay, I think we're supposed to go right there. Oh, there's the marshaller. Okay. Alright, we're good with this. Let's go to our overhead. We do have external power available, so we'll connect that. And we'll turn engine 1 into off.
Engine off, time logged. The flight is finished. It has been monitored by on air.
Turn off our radar. We will go here. All right, sweet. Getting our services. we'll go to our payload. Yep, and we'll go ahead and deboard. So here's the moment of truth, guys. Let's see, what kind of rate did we get? Hard landing at 383. Yeah, I didn't like that view, really. It felt a little better to me than 383, but we'll take it. We didn't die. I'm going to go back to my normal view for landing, which I like more. So let's see. This is the view I use for landing, like this. To me, that's a little bit better. Anyways, let's go here. I wanted to check our flight report. Where do we get that? Is it here? Avionics status. Nope, that's not it. System report. Post-flight report, right there. Send. That probably doesn't work, huh? Yep, post-flight report. Anywho, we're good with that. It's a pretty good flight. Yep. Everything's cleaned up and good to go. All right, very good. Go back to the overhead. We'll do some cleanup here as well. Fuel pumps are off. Yep, I think we're good. Good to go here. We unload it. Yep. Awesome. Let me disconnect from VATSIM. Alright guys, I appreciate you tuning in to the stream. Thank you very much. So again, I'll go grab some lunch at the terminal, and once we get a call from dispatch, we'll come back here to the aircraft and continue our to our next flight. Hope you guys had a good time on the stream, and I'll see you soon. See you.